What about physicality, Premier League compared to Italy? Come on.
I
What's
think
it
it's
like, the
too.
tempo, the game? It's not just tackling, it's like tempo of
I think it's two completely different games. I
why.
feel the Premier League's something different. The speed of the Premier League is a lot quicker. Obviously here, I think it's a lot more tactical, and you have to be more shrewd in, like we're going to talk about your tackling.
We can have half a mention of that, can't we? So what when
Yeah.
you say about like you say about physicality, so what the tackling side of it, so is it standoff? Is it all I don't know. Do you know when you can tackle it with your full body sort of thing when you're getting blocks? That's a form of tackling and arms
Yeah.
but you don't go to
Well,
ground as much, do the
listen,
slide tackles so much? What is it?
I think mainly here it's stay on your feet for as long as possible. Obviously it's a contact sport. There's going to be contact, throughout the game, throughout the 90 minutes. There's going to be fouls. There's going to be clever fouls, some silly fouls, but the game doesn't change. We're still playing a game of football. But I think maybe the force of the tackling, you might not have been too. You have got a few yellow cards, or maybe a few
So
more
the
reds.
force is less in Italy than it is in England.
I think it's less tolerated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if you go over with a slight showing of force, that would be
yeah.
clamped upon very, very quickly.
Well, I
That's
think
what they don't like.
I think the VAR would definitely check that, and I think players here can't remember the game now, but someone's come over or hit me on the shins. Normally, it probably would have been a red card, but me being me and being in the Premier League, I just thought it was a mistimed challenging and get up. Where some of the lads saying you probably needed to stay down for a few more seconds and let the referee check it. I probably made the referee's mind up by saying play on, where
It's interesting that the
it
viewpoints
was one of
check
them
it, isn't it?
ones.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it was an orange. It was an orange. It could have been a red. It could have been a yellow. But I probably got up a little bit too quick, and that's something that I've had to adapt to and learn to.
It'd be the same, won't it? Do you know, like certain teams you play for here, where you make certain tackles and the crowd go straight up on their feet, don't they? Because they love that sort of the side of like shows like you care, rather than you can say, well, I do care when I take the ball under pressure. It's totally a different, like, do you feel like that side of like the Milan crowd, if you slide in and win the ball in a fullback position, do you feel like they get right on it more than another club, or very similar?
I think every team, every set of fans loves a challenge. They love a good old challenge and a fair challenge. I've never, I can say honestly, I've never gone into a challenge wanting to hurt anyone. Like, I've never done that because I go in fairly. But I think you just have to use your head and make sure you're savvy with it, with your challenges. If it's needed, you go in. If not, try and stay on your feet for as long as
It's
possible.
still an art, isn't it?